6 essential leg exercises for the gym. Mark McKiller from Live Anabolic shares his top 6 leg workouts for building muscle, this time focused on gym equipment rather than home workouts. Rather than filming everything fresh, he's pulling clips from his existing video library to walk through each move in detail, what makes it effective, technique tips, and common mistakes to sidestep. 1. Seated leg press. Unlike the standard leg press where you lie back and push a sled, this pin-loaded version has you seated. It's praised as an excellent full lower body movement and particularly friendly to anyone with back issues, since the load transfers through the legs and glutes into the pelvic pad rather than the spine. Varying foot placement, low on the platform versus higher up, shifts the emphasis from quads toward hamstrings and glutes. The key technique point: move the weight with control, never dropping and bouncing at the bottom. 2. Leg extension machine, a quad isolation move that requires proper machine setup. Adjusting where the pad sits against your shin, the range of motion, and the back pad position. This one carries real injury risk if you go too heavy or yank the weight up, so moderate loads with smooth, controlled reps are essential. Since it isolates just the quads without engaging the hamstrings or glutes, it works best as a finishing move rather than the centerpiece of a leg day, delivering an intense quad burn after a set of 10 to 12 reps. 3. Prone hamstring curl. This isolation exercise targets the back of the legs and can be performed either seated or lying face down, prone, with the prone version being the preferred choice since it trains both legs simultaneously. Proper setup means adjusting the pad to hit the calves correctly. The common mistake to avoid: using body momentum by lifting the torso to help hoist the weight. Instead, stay flat and let the hamstrings do the work, squeezing the pad up toward the glutes at the top. 4. Romanian Deadlift, aka stiff-legged deadlift. Despite the stiff-legged nickname, the knees stay slightly bent throughout. They're never locked straight. A mixed grip, one palm forward, one back, makes holding heavier loads easier. The movement is really a hip hinge, pushing the hips back, lowering the bar close to the body along the thighs, nearly grazing the shins, then driving back up while keeping the gaze forward. This compound lift hits hamstrings, glutes, and quads while also demanding significant core and upper body engagement. 5. Walking lunges with dumbbells. A versatile exercise doable at home or the gym. Beginners should first practice with body weight only, taking a long stride forward at a slight angle for balance, without needing the back knee to touch the ground. Once comfortable, adding dumbbells increases difficulty. For crowded gyms lacking walking space, 2 alternatives work well: stationary lunges done in place, or borrowing an empty aerobics studio for extra room. Beginners can pause briefly between steps to catch their breath, while more advanced lifters should move continuously without resting at the top, stepping slightly to the side rather than directly in line for better balance. 6. Hack squat machine. A back-supported alternative to free weight squats, making it easier on those with back problems. Foot placement matters significantly here. Positioning feet higher on the platform rather than low prevents the knees from traveling out past the toes during the descent, reducing knee stress. Going down until thighs and calves form roughly a 90-degree angle counts as full range of motion, though more flexible lifters can descend further, ass to grass, to recruit more muscle fibers in the hamstrings and glutes, but only as deep as your own body allows without pain. This move also hits quads, hamstrings, glutes, and forces core engagement through the pushing motion. Wrapping up, you don't need to do all 6 every session. Mark now splits his leg training into a quad-focused day and a separate hamstring/glute-focused day, though picking 3 to 5 of these moves in one session also makes for a solid workout. He closes with a broader point: leg training often gets neglected in favor of chest and arms, despite the lower body making up roughly half of total muscle mass. He notes that research links maintaining lower body muscle to healthy aging and cognitive function, and that exercise, more than mental puzzles or games, appears to be the strongest known factor in reducing dementia risk.